Craving a dessert that's rich, gooey, and a little unexpected? Imagine biting into a brownie that's not just chocolatey, but also has a surprise twist that wakes up your taste buds. Meet the Miso-Caramel Brownie, a fudgy chocolate treat with a swirl of buttery caramel and a hint of savory miso. This isn't your average brownie. It's a bold new take on a classic favorite, blending sweet and salty in every bite. That miso isn't just a twist, it transforms the caramel, balancing sweet and salty for a flavor you'll crave. The umami from the miso deepens the caramel, making each mouthful more complex and satisfying. And here's the best part. These brownies are low-carb and diabetic friendly. You can indulge without worrying about your sugar intake or feeling guilty afterward. No more feeling left out at dessert. These are made with almond and coconut flour, plus sugar substitutes that keep your blood sugar steady. They're perfect for anyone watching their carbs or managing diabetes, but still craving something decadent. Every bite is pure indulgence, without the guilt. You get all the rich, fudgy texture and deep chocolate flavor you love, but in a way that fits your lifestyle. This recipe proves you don't have to sacrifice flavor for your health. You can have a treat that's both delicious and nourishing, made with wholesome ingredients. Ready to rediscover the joy of baking? Let's make brownies that everyone can enjoy, whether you're baking for yourself, your family, or friends with special dietary needs. Grab your mixing bowls and preheat your oven. It's time to create a batch of brownies that are as good for you as they are delicious. Let's get started. Let's round up everything you'll need to create these irresistible low-carb brownies. Having all your ingredients ready before you start makes the process smooth and enjoyable. So let's get organized. For the brownie base, you'll want unsalted butter for richness, unsweetened chocolate for that deep cocoa flavor, and a generous scoop of cocoa powder to intensify the chocolatey goodness. Next, grab your favorite powdered keto sweetener. This keeps things sweet without the sugar, so you can indulge without worry. You'll also need eggs for structure, a splash of vanilla for warmth, a pinch of salt to balance flavors, plus almond flour and coconut flour. These keep the brownies gluten-free and perfectly tender. This combination gives you that classic fudgy texture. No gluten, no sugar spikes, just pure brownie bliss in every bite. For the miso-caramel swirl, you'll need more butter, brown keto sweetener for a rich, molasses-like sweetness, and heavy cream to make the caramel silky smooth. Don't forget white or yellow miso paste, which brings a unique savory note, and a touch more vanilla to round out the flavors. The miso adds a subtle, savory depth that makes the caramel layer truly unforgettable. Trust us, it's a game changer. Here's your quick shopping list: butter, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa powder, both powdered and brown keto sweeteners, eggs, vanilla, salt, almond flour, coconut flour, heavy cream, and miso paste. Double-check your pantry to make sure you have everything on hand. With these ingredients in hand, you're set for a dessert that's both decadent and smart, perfect for sharing or savoring solo. Prep your ingredients, measure everything out, and let's move to the fun part: baking. Ready? Let's go. End of scene. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. This step is crucial for even baking, so make sure your oven is fully heated before you begin mixing your ingredients. Next, line an 8x 8-inch baking pan with parchment paper, letting the edges hang over for easy removal later. This will help you lift out the brownies without sticking or breaking. Gently melt butter and unsweetened chocolate together in a saucepan over low heat, stirring until smooth and glossy. Allow this mixture to cool slightly so it doesn't scramble the eggs later. For the caramel, combine butter, brown keto sweetener, and heavy cream in a pan. Simmer until thickened and golden, then stir in a generous spoonful of miso and a splash of vanilla for that unique, savory sweet depth. Whisk powdered sweetener into the cooled chocolate mixture until fully dissolved. Then add eggs one at a time, along with vanilla extract and a pinch of salt, mixing until the batter is silky and well blended. Gently fold in almond flour and coconut flour, being careful not to overmix. This keeps your brownies tender and fudgy, with just the right texture. Spread about 2/3 of the brownie batter evenly in your prepared pan. Dollop generous spoonfuls of the miso-caramel over the top, then add the remaining batter in small mounds to create layers of flavor. Use a knife to gently swirl the batter and caramel together, creating a beautiful marbled effect. Don't overdo it. You want distinct ribbons of caramel running through each bite. Remember, don't overmix at this stage. Those caramel ribbons are what make these brownies special. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes until just set. The aroma filling your kitchen will be absolutely irresistible. Let's finish strong and get ready to enjoy. Let the brownies cool completely before slicing. This keeps them fudgy and perfect. Lift them out, cut into squares, and admire those gorgeous caramel swirls. The taste? Deep chocolate, buttery caramel, and a subtle, savory kick from the miso. These brownies are proof that low carb can be luxurious. Enjoy them guilt-free, whether you're managing diabetes or just want a smarter treat. Share with friends, or savor them yourself. You deserve it. Diabetic-friendly baking can be delicious and exciting. Try this recipe and discover a new favorite dessert.